neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Well, are you absolutely sure? Uh-huh.
Can you give me a hand? I'm about to electrocute myself.
Yeah, hang on a sec, Megan. Well, I better let you get back to it then. Yeah, give him my love, OK? Yeah, see ya. Jamie's going to be all right.
I told you it would be. Can you get the toast out? It's stuck.
Sure. Well, Des was at the hospital all night. He was even more worried than he made out. But everything's OK now. Jamie is coming home tomorrow with Daphne. Oh, I can't wait.
You're really excited, aren't you?
Well, of course I am. You know how worried I've been.
Well, at least now you can start thinking about me again. And if Daphne's coming home tomorrow, I guess we'll have the place all to ourselves tonight.
Well, not quite. Des is going to be here.
Are you kidding? On his last night of freedom?
Well, why wouldn't he be?
After tonight, Des will be stuck at home with Daphne and a crying baby. This is his last chance to go out and play up.
Des wouldn't do that. He's crazy about Daphne.
I didn't say he wasn't. But everyone wants to go out and have fun once in a while.
Megan, Des has got all the fun he needs right here.
That's what you think.
That's the truth. Des wouldn't cheat on Daphne any more than I'd cheat on you. We're just not like that. Suppose you think that's really straight, do you?
Yep. But that's okay. I still love you.
Pen. Apron keys.
Oh, good morning.
Mrs. Mangle, I was just about to wake you up.
There was no need, I'm afraid. I've been awake for hours.
Oh, dear. That sleeping tablet didn't help, eh?
The one that Dr. Marshall so reluctantly gave me. Oh, I suppose it was some help, but not much. All I know is that I feel so terribly tired.
Then I think you are being very sensible about having that checkup.
Perhaps, but it hardly seems worth the effort. Organising my entire day around what will probably be an unnecessary and ridiculously expensive doctor's appointment.
No, I think it's best to be sure. And to make up for the inconvenience, why don't you hurry home? Because I've got a surprise for you this afternoon.
Have you? May I ask what it is?
Well, I don't see why not. It's a video player. I've decided it's time that I should rent one.
Oh, well, if you want one, it's entirely up to you. But I'm afraid I've got no desire to watch those nasty new movies whatsoever. So much sex and violence and slurred speech.
Oh, no. I wasn't suggesting we watch anything on those lines. No, I'm thinking more of, the movies of the 40s and the 50s. Something starring Katharine Hepburn or Spencer Tracy.
Oh, I did so like his chin.
What about Gone with the Wind? Or one of the Joan Crawford movies?
Gone with the Wind would be nice. But I wouldn't like to see anything with Joan Crawford in it. Not after I discovered what she used to do with coat hangers. Oh. She used to beat her children with them, you know.
Oh. Well, rest assured, Mrs. Mangle, you can watch whatever you like. All the old movies are on video now.
Would there be anything with Ronald Coleman in them? I must confess that I was rather taken with him once upon a time.
Mrs. Mangle, if you want, you could have Ronald Coleman in this living room every night of the week.
Oh, dear. I think I'd rather like that.
Charlie, I can do it, all right? It's not that hard. Yeah, what are you doing? It's all right. Morning, Henry. Morning, Madge. Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's difficult, but you'll get used to it. Just the way I'll get used to having you in the family. If you're a problem, it's really nice to have another child to fuss over.
Well, aren't Lenny and I enough for you?
At times, too much, Henry.
Mum, we're not children.
Oh, well, you know what I mean.
Well, no, I don't. We're married now. Scott's my husband, not your child. And if anyone's going to get him breakfast, it should be me.
It's no big deal.
It is to me. It's not fair you still treat me like a baby. Not now.
But, I mean, you're so busy cooking in the coffee shop, I thought you'd be grateful that somebody cooked the breakfast.
Mum, that's not what I mean, and you know it.
Oh, come on, Charlene, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. Why have two people in the kitchen when one can do it a lot more efficiently?
You haven't listened to a single thing I said.
Mum, we haven't told him about Jamie yet.
What about him? Is he all right?
More than all right. He's coming home tomorrow. Oh, that is great, isn't it?
Sure is.
Yes, and it's mainly due to Dr. Marshall. We're very lucky to have her.
Oh, hardly.
It's true. I'm sure the whole of Ramsay Street want to nominate you for Doctor of the Year.
Oh, it's very nice to know they approve, but I was only doing my job.
Ah. And does your job often include leaving men stranded at restaurants?
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
So am I. You should have seen the way the waitress kept looking at me. I'm sure she thought I'd driven you away.
You should have told her the truth.
No, wasn't any point. Anyway, it didn't really matter because after you left, my partner and his wife came in and I joined them.
Oh, well, I'm glad the evening wasn't completely wasted.
No, it wasn't. They're nice people. You might like to meet them.
I'd like to do that sometime.
Sorry. Here's your mail.
Thank you, Margaret.
As a matter of fact, that's why I came to see you. You can meet them tonight if you like. They're having a cocktail party. Do you think I'm rushing it a bit?
Oh, no, that sounds good. I'd enjoy it.
All right, well, I'll pick you up at 5 o'clock.
Yes, I'll be ready by then.
Well, if you're not, I'll try to forgive you. I'm getting rather used to being stood up.
Don't worry, I'll be ready.
Hey.
Come to keep me company, huh?
Well, I'd love to, but I can't. I've got a lot of study to do. I just wanted to talk to you before you got home.
Yeah, sure. As long as it's not about food. After working here all day, I can't bear the thought.
No. Oops. No, it's not about food. It's about our parents.
Oh, that's almost as bad. Well, nothing's happened, has it?
No. Well, it's just calling your mum by her first name. It seems pretty weird, and I can't keep calling her Mrs. Ramsay because that's too formal.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been avoiding calling your dad anything at all. Well, I could never call him Jim, and it's crazy to call your own father-in-law Mr. Robinson.
Yeah,
It's pathetic, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. What are we going to do about it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe we can talk it over with them. They probably feel embarrassed too.
What? About calling us Scott and Charlene? Oh, Mike. If you want to help Charlene, don't talk to her about food, okay?
Getting to you a bit, is it?
Nothing I can't handle.
You guys haven't met Megan. Megan, this is Scott and Charlene.
Hi.
Hi. It's really good to meet you both. Oh, Mike's told me all about you.
Not everything, I hope.
That depends on what there is to know. Oh, look, I better get to that appointment. I'll see you soon, okay? Bye. Bye.
See you later.
She's pretty, isn't she?
I've seen better.
You are going to be nice to her, aren't you, Charlene? I mean, she hasn't felt very welcome so far.
Why should she feel welcome when she isn't?
Charlene, we have been through all this before, all right? Mike is allowed to go out with whoever he wants. It's none of our business, okay?
Maybe not. But just because Mike wants to forget about Jane doesn't mean that I have to.
They'll be at the pathology lab later this afternoon, and we should have the results in a few days.
At least all the poking and prodding's over with. It's most undignified, especially at my age.
I'm afraid you'll have to put up with a bit more of it. I'm calling the medical centre. I want to see if they can fit you in this afternoon for an ECG and some stress tests.
That's quite out of the question. I'm needed at home this afternoon for an urgent delivery.
All right. We'll leave her for today, but I'll try and schedule them for tomorrow.
Oh, really? I'm sure that won't be necessary.
Mrs. Mangle, it is necessary. I can't force you to take them, but if you don't, you're just risking your health.
Oh, very well. I suppose I can make myself available.
Actually, I want a bit more than that from you. I want you to promise that you'll take things easy for at least the next few days. And if you can, take some time off work.
You obviously have no understanding of my circumstances.
And what are they, Mrs. Mangle?
I'm a poor woman, all alone in the world, and I have to earn my own living. Of course, I can't expect you to appreciate my position, relaxing behind a desk all day, collecting fat fees. What would you know of the pressures I face?
It's because of those pressures I want you to rest and catch up on your sleep.
So you think sleep's important, do you?
Yes, very.
Well, in that case, you won't mind providing me with some more sleeping pills. Preferably something a little stronger than you gave me before.
I wouldn't have thought you were the pill-popping type. You're really having problems, aren't you?
Yes, I am. The nights I've spent twisting and turning, praying for the dawn to arrive.
I'm sorry, but I can't give medication while you're having tests. And apart from that, I think there are simpler ways of getting to sleep than by using pills.
What you're saying is that I should resign myself to my nights of misery.
Of course not. But I think there are a couple of simpler remedies you could try, like a glass of warm milk before you go to bed.
An old wives' tale.
But it works. And apart from that, I'm going to show you a few relaxation techniques. Once you've learned them, you'll be amazed how much they help.
Relaxation techniques? The next thing you'll be telling me, I should be involved in meditation.
Well, I was coming to that.
She's a great girl, Charlene. Honest. If you just gave her a chance, you'd like her.
Oh, yeah, like you gave Jane. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, you look pretty fresh. Where are you going?
You approve then?
Oh, sure do. I bet she will too, whoever she is.
It's no mystery. I'm taking Dr. Marshall to a cocktail party.
Oh, sounds great. Only that means you won't be able to make it to the family conference we're having tonight.
Well, is it urgent?
Oh, no, not really. It's just so Scott and I can work out what we're going to call you and Mum.
What's wrong with Mum?
I'll still call her Mum. It's what Scott calls her and what I call you. Mr. Robinson sounds like you're my teacher, not my father-in-law.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky, isn't it? Well, as far as I'm concerned, you can call me anything you like. Anything except Robbo.
Hey, that's not bad.
Whatever you decide, Charlene. For what it's worth, I've come to look at you as a daughter, so if you want to call me Dad, that'll be fine with me.
Thanks.
I won't be late, so I'll call in after the party.
Mike, you've got to hurry. I found something and I put a holding deposit on it, but I want to make sure you like it before I make any final decision.
What are you buying?
Not buying, renting. I found the perfect flat for Mike and me.
What flat?
Well, doesn't Charlene know? Mike and I are going to share a place together.
What do Des and Daphne think about it?
Well, I haven't actually told him yet.
That's what I figured.
I think she's ready. I'll let her know you're here.
Thanks.
Beverly, Mr. Robinson's here.
Tell him I'll be right out.
I heard.
Well, will I do?
You most certainly will.
I didn't want to let you down. I know how tricky it can be with business colleagues.
Well, you could never let me down. But when did you get a chance to do all this? Oh, not that you don't normally look good.
Well, I had Mrs. Mangler as my last patient this afternoon, and after that I felt I was definitely in need of a lift.
Oh, really? I can't imagine why.
Oh, yes, you can. So I gave myself a bit of a pampering.
Who shall I say is calling?
Well, you look lovely.
Just a moment, please. It's for you, Dr. Armstrong from Adelaide.
Tell him I'm out.
Will you ring him back?
No. As far as he's concerned, I'm completely incommunicado.
I'm sorry, Dr. Armstrong, but Dr. Marshall is unavailable. The message is she's permanently unavailable. I'm sorry, sir. That's all I can tell you. Goodbye.
Sorry about that, Margaret.
Oh, that's okay. Do you want me to lock up for you?
Yes, if you would.
Have a good time.
We will.
Who was the mystery caller? Another admirer, perhaps?
No one important, just someone I used to know. Shall we go?
Yeah.
G'day, Mrs. Mangle.
Are you aware that I've been standing here at my gate for over half an hour?
What for?
Because you're inexcusably late. I'm an important woman with a most responsible position, and I've had to put off a pressing engagement to be here. At the very least, you could have been on time.
Oh, well, it's been a very busy day. Seems like every man and his dog wants a video.
I am not a dog.
Yeah, well, where do you want me to put it?
Follow me. I'll show you. And please do try to be careful.
No worries.
Not to you, maybe. Not your furniture that's in danger of being scratched.
Oh, now I see where we're heading. You see, I didn't have the channels preset before. You should be watching this with me, you know. It is fascinating.
Perhaps some other time.
Now, press select button to VCR, adjust input switch, yes. Oh, heavens, it is just so clever.
I'm sure it is.
You better get Ronald Coleman ready. His big moment is about to happen.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I fancy Ronald Coleman tonight. I think I might go to bed early instead.
Feeling a bit tired?
Very. And I have to face all those tests tomorrow. Not that Dr. Marshall cares if I don't sleep a wink all night.
No.
All I wanted was a simple sleeping tablet, but she wouldn't have that. Instead, she made me wait while she described these useless relaxation techniques.
Ah, good idea.
You're not serious, surely. That's the sort of nonsense only done by hippies.
No, not at all. And sometimes they're very effective.
Even for someone so delicately strong as myself.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Although it does take a bit of practice.
Well, I suppose I could try. But it would be a bit difficult with someone else around the house. It would be impossible not to be distracted.
No, that's no problem. I'm going to Madge's as soon as I get this working. AFT switch set to off?
And when exactly will that be?
What AFT switch?
How's it going?
Oh, it's okay.
Hey, you should be finished by the time your dad gets over.
Yeah, I don't know about this family conference stuff. What we call them doesn't seem like such a big deal to me.
I know, but I want to get it sorted out. Your dad said I could call him Dad if I wanted to, but still feels funny.
Why?
Well, you'd feel funny calling Mum Mum, wouldn't you?
Yeah, feel funny about calling anyone that. Well, you know how Mum died when I was little. I've never called anybody else Mum.
Yeah, well, that should make it easier. It's different for me. I've still got a dad that's alive.
For all the good it does you. He's never around.
He's still my father, and I know he loves me. What about the cheque he sent for the wedding?
It bounced. Mum didn't want you to feel bad, so she covered it up.
Really?
Face it, Charlene, the old man's a rat. He always will be.
But your mum isn't. Did she really end up giving us the money herself?
She didn't want anything to spoil your wedding.
I guess you're right. Don't really have a father.
Oh, but you've got a mother. You scored pretty well getting her, I reckon.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah, I reckon you did.
Oh, Harold, I wasn't expecting you.
I just want to tell somebody about the video recorder I've hired for Mrs. Mangle and myself. It is the most wonderful machine.
How could you?
Pardon?
Harold, you are so careful with your money. You hardly spend a cent if you can avoid it. But when it comes to Mrs. Mangle, all of a sudden, money's no object.
It's not just for her, it's for the both of us. And I've only hired the thing.
Harold, we have been ignoring her to try and stop her from being so interfering, and you have to go and ruin all our good work.
But she's lonely, Madge. I don't want to make her any more unhappy.
She's lonely. It's because she deserves to be.
No, what do you see? Without the picture search facility that mine has, it is absolutely impossible to find the exact moment that you want.
We've never had any problems with it.
You're only saying that because you're still cross that I got the video at all, Madge. And yours hasn't got a 7-day clock. Now, that must cause enormous difficulties.
I didn't say a word. Carry on, Harold. I'm sure Henry's enthralled.
Yeah, look, watch. I'll show you what I mean.
Oh, hello, Jim.
Hi, I'm not later, mate.
Yes.
No, not at all. Come on in. Actually, I'm surprised you were able to make it.
Well, I left Beverly at home with Jane and Lucy.
Oh, brought her home again, did we?
Yes, we did, and we'd like to get back to her as soon as possible. So can we get on with the conference?
We decided we don't really need one. Well, Scott and I talked it over, and if you're sure it's all right with you, I'd like to call you Dad.
Oh, that's lovely.
And I haven't had a real mother for a long time now, but I can't imagine anyone behaving more like a mother to me than you. So if you don't mind, I'd like to call you Mum.
Oh, Scott, of course I don't mind.
Well, welcome to the fold, Uncle Jim.
Oh, you can call me Sir.
Mr. Bishop, is that you? Mr. Bishop? Oh.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
You know, he is as pleased as Punch about Charlene calling him Dad.
Why shouldn't he be?
It still feels a bit weird. I guess I'll get used to it. He's a great guy.
Oh, and Scott, I'm really pleased too.
No worries, Mum. How about that, eh? A mother again at your age, without having to go to all that trouble.
Henry, believe me, I've often wondered whether all that trouble was worth it.
Yeah, we won't go into that, will we? I am bushed. I have done so much study today, you would not believe.
I might hit the hay too.
Yep.
Big day at the coffee shop tomorrow.
Okay, let's go. Right, here we are. Night, Mum.
Good night, love.
See ya. See you, Henry. Okay, mate.
Night, Charlene.
See you, Harold. Good night. Good night. Yep. Funny how willy they get tired these days, isn't it?
Oh, you just leave them alone. Now, you get your clothes out of the washing machine and into the dryer. You're not going to have anything decent to wear.
I thought that you might do that for me, Mum.
Well, you made a mistake, didn't you, son? Go on, snap to it. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Split personality. I bet Scott doesn't realise he's getting a Jekyll and Hyde as a mother-in-law.
Oh, Harold, I'm sorry I haven't been very attentive, have I?
No, don't worry. Just checking the produce prices. About what I expect this time of the year.
You know, that decision that Charlene and Scott made, I am really touched by it.
Well, so you should be. They're both fine young people. In fact...
What?
Oh, nothing. I just wish that Charlene was going to call me father one day.
Yes, well, these things happen, I suppose.
Madge, I thought we were just biding our time.
Oh, excuse me, Harold. Hello?
Oh, Mrs. Ramsay, this is Nell Mangle. If Henry is removing things from our garden shed again, could you please make him stop immediately?
Hold on, Mother dear.
But Henry's been home all night. He's with me now.
Are you sure?
Are you trying to tell me I can't see what's in front of me?
Oh, well then, I'm very much afraid I have a prowler.
So phone the police. Don't go pointing the finger at innocent people. Although you've complained so often, they probably won't believe you.
Yes, I'm very sorry to have troubled you, Mrs. Ramsay.
No, Biddy.
What'd she want?
Oh, she must be so pleased with herself. You realise what she's done, don't you? She's tricked me into talking to her. She's tricked me by using the telephone.
Oh, now that is a bit far-fetched.
You can argue all you like, but I know what she's like. We sent her to Coventry, but she's tricked me. She must be laughing her stupid head off.
You reckon?
You mentioned the police?
Oh, some cock and bull story about a prowler, the usual claptrap.
Just the same, I think it'd be a good idea if Henry and me went and had a look, don't you?
But it's an excuse, can't you see that? I mean, she's got other fish to fry. The level of that woman's deceit, incredible.
Yes, Sergeant, I know it isn't the first time, but I'm on my own and I'm sure I heard a disturbance. How long will the patrol car take? Oh, thank you so very much, Sergeant. I'm so very grateful to you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, no! Oh, Mr. Bishop, be careful!
What's going on? Henry?
Harold!
Henry? Where are you? What? It's all right, I've got him. You despicable thug, you.
Right. Take him out to the car.
Right, Sarge.
Come on, you. Sure you're all right, Mrs. Mangle? We could run you to the hospital if you like.
No, I want to stay in my own home, thank you.
That's probably what he was after. Videotape recorders and television sets go off like hotcakes.
But that was only delivered this afternoon.
Well, they followed trucks, steal order forms, get them any way they can.
Yeah. But that is incredible, eh?
I must say, Sergeant, I would have appreciated police help a little sooner.
We have a lot of calls, Mrs. Mangle. But we came as soon as we could.
Yes, but not quite soon enough. Had Mr. Bishop and Henry not arrived in time. Well, let's just say that this reinforces my belief in Neighbourhood Watch.
Yes, your friends here did very well to nab that bloke. But leave the daredevil stuff to us next time, eh? We can't have members of the public taking unnecessary risks. Well, If that's all, we'll get light-fingered Louis there back to the station.
Oh, well, thank you, Sergeant. Oh, I'll see you afterwards.
Oh, I've never been so frightened in all my life.
Yeah, he looked pretty scared himself. I think he was only trying to shoot through, though, thank goodness.
You really were heroes, you two.
Oh, well, as the old saying goes, if the cap fits. Well, Henry should wear it because I only finished him off, basically. You know.
That's exactly how you finished him off, basically.
Oh! Yes. Yes, well, it does give a new meaning to the old saying, doesn't it? The best seat in the house.
Well, however you managed it, Mr. Bishop, I'm just glad that somebody used their head.
People don't worry about the little things anymore, the caring things like a frill on a baby's bassinet. Babies should be surrounded by beautiful things.
Didn't Des tell you this one's a boy, Mrs. Clarke?
Boys need just as much caring as girls do. Look how Desmond turned out.
Bouncy, give me a sec.
Oh, no, that was for the baby.
Well, that's playing, Mrs. Clarke.
Give it to me. Give it to me! Michael, when the baby comes home tomorrow, that dog goes outside. Not one paw in this house. Desmond, put this in the rubbish right away.
Oh, yes, Your Highness.
Oh, very funny, Desmond. You can make jokes, but the baby could catch anything.
Yeah, I know.
Naughty boy.
Well, she's got a point. Can't be too careful.
It's a lot of fuss over one little kid, though. Anyway, if we take the garden flat I found, you can have Bouncer inside whenever you like.
Yeah.
Hasn't anyone ever told you to? It's rude to whisper.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Clarke.
So, what was that all about?
Don't be a sticky beak, Mum. How's it all going anyway?
Don't be a sticky beak, Desmond.
Frill or no frills, I can't wait to have the little nipper at home. Pretty exciting stuff, eh, mate?
Yeah, it sure is.
A burglar?
That's right.
Oh, 100 times before that woman's got hysterical about burglars, and 100 times she's been wrong.
Well, not this time.
Yes, well, it serves her right for crying wolf. Anyway, knowing Mrs. Mangle, I'm sure the burglar was a lot more frightened than she was.
Well, Mum, it's not funny. It could have been really heavy.
Yes, I know, and I don't mean her any harm. Really, I don't, even if she is a frightful old hag. Is Harold coming back?
I think Mrs. Mangle's pretty upset.
Oh, that's typical. She is going to wrap him around her little finger. I'll bet I know what's happened.
What? Come on.
Oh, don't worry about it. It doesn't.
No, come on, Mum. This is Henry. Now, there's something going on between you and Harold, isn't there?
Well, earlier on, he mentioned our engagement again. But it's not on. Not while he's under Nell Mangle's thumb.
You've really got it in for her, haven't you?
Henry, I am not a vindictive person. You know that. But that woman is something else. Somehow she has guessed that Harold and I had important things to talk about, and she stopped him coming back.
Didn't you hear what I said? There really was a burglar. She didn't invent it.
Yes, well, she certainly made it work to her own advantage, didn't she? Nell Mangle can be completely insensitive about some things, but about others she's clairvoyant. Harold's dropped some hint and she's picked up on it. That's what this bout of helplessness is all about, you believe you me.
Dr. Marshall was over at the Robinsons.
Please, there's no need for a doctor.
Oh, I think there is.
Mr. Bishop, I do insist. All I need is a sleeping tablet, something to get me to sleep. And Dr. Marshall has made it quite clear that she won't give me that. She just wants to order expensive tests.
Well, she seems such a good and sincere person.
Who orders expensive tests? Just stay with me. I'll be all right.
Is there anything I can get for you?
Oh, no, thank you. But as we have the machine, perhaps we might watch a picture. It would take my mind off that wretched thief. But you will stay with me, won't you? I'd be terrified on my own.
Yes, of course. Look, you grab a pillow, make yourself comfortable on the couch, eh?
Oh, no. No, I'm very comfortable here, thank you.
Oh. Well, there is an Esther Williams. Or there is a thriller with your hero, Ronald Colman. Now, I've not even seen this one myself.
Do you like Esther Williams?
Yes, but I thought you would have preferred Ronald Colman.
Oh, I've had rather too much excitement for one night. Let's just sit and watch some nice, soothing water ballet.
Come on, Mum, time to get you home.
Yes, I think I have everything. Megan, I hope you'll understand I have to be here to look after Daphne and the baby, so I'll bring my things over tomorrow. I hope you'll be out by then.
Mum! There's no rush, Megan. See you when you get back.
Good night, Dad.
Right.
Oh, alone at last. Thank God tomorrow night we'll be in our own place.
Look, Megan, even if we do take the flat, I won't be moving in straight away.
Why not?
Because you're pressuring me, that's why. Look, I've already told you I don't want to do anything till the baby's back and everything's organised.
Mike, I want to be with you. Well, that's why I came here in the first place. And you're not facing the facts. I've seen what happens when a baby comes into a house.
Well, you haven't seen this house, have you?
Mike, you're not even part of the family. Well, not really. And this is their very own baby. Well, where are you going to fit in? There'd be guilt all round. You'd probably end up resenting each other. But if we move into the flat, well, your relationship with them will stay the same. You'd still be someone they can both confide in. And you and I'll be together. Oh, it suits everybody. Plus, no more aggro from the broomstick brigade about poor old Bouncer.
Well, you've got it sussed out better than I thought.
Do you love me?
Yeah, of course I do.
Well, if you love me, you should want to be with me.
You're right. I do.
So, do we take the garden flat?
Yeah, we'll take the garden flat. I'll tell Des and Daph we're moving out.
Just take it steadily.
I'm fine. I'm going home, that's all I care about.
We want to be sure you make it.
Wild horses couldn't keep her away.
You should have brought Mike too, then the whole family would have been together.
The whole family will be together when we get home. Mike and Megan went out early. They'll be there. Now, I better open up.
Can I help? Oh, it's all right, sister. Here, Des, give me the flowers.
Sorry.
There. Oh, right. Here you go. I'll learn how to do this. It's a bit of a trick.
Anything else?
Not unless you want me to get in there too.
No, I think you'd be better up front.
Right, in there, and then the straps. Yeah. Floss down.
Now, take it easy.
Des, I'm not made of fairy floss.
No, sorry.
Look, I'm not made of India rubber either. I would prefer to do it on my own, okay?
Right, sure.
All set.
Yep.
Thanks for everything, sister.
I'm delighted Jamie's doing so well. Take care.
We will. See ya.
Bye.
See you later, Sister Duncan. Well, that went off like clockwork.
If everything still goes like clockwork when we get home.
What do you mean?
Well, the home and the business kept me busy before. And there's a baby on top of that.
Hey, no worries. You won't be coping on your own.
Where's Harold? That's what I'd like to know.
He's probably out catching crooks. You know how he likes to get to the bottom of all these things.
There you go, Lenny.
Oh, why doesn't somebody give me a fair go? I've been up since 6 o'clock baking these pies. Harold, I'd known he was going to be so late, I could have stayed in bed.
Wonder how the prowler is this morning. Must have got a big shock seeing Mrs. Mangle over
You
there.
don't know anything about it, so just shut up, will you, Lenny?
Come on,
What's
Sherwin.
eating you?
We better get a move on. Come on.
Yeah, all right. Just be nice to Mrs. Mangle week or what?
That's about the size of it.
I saw the guy, right? Now, he's a nasty bit of work. Anything could have happened.
Yeah, but nothing did
Yeah,
it?
well, you'd have to be pretty nasty to be nastier than Mrs. Mangle.
Charlene, we're going to be late, you know. Okay, come on.
I can't believe you two. If you'd seen that woman last night, you'd know just how terrified she was.
She's pitching for sympathy. She does it all the time.
Charlene, come
Yeah,
on.
I'm right, all
Okay.
right. But I'd watch it if I were you, Henry. She'll have you dancing on a string like Harold.
See ya.
Lenny's being totally unfair, and so are you.
Henry, do you remember the way she carried on when you first came out of prison? She had the whole neighbourhood believing they weren't safe in their beds. Now, when I think of what I went through when all of that happened...
Mum, what do you think it was like for me? She's changed, all right? She's really been trying.
Yes, very trying. I'm sorry, Henry, a leopard doesn't change its spots.
That's what she said about me. She was wrong, I did change, so I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. In fact, I'm going to help her all I can. I'm mowing the lawns this morning.
Right. You can feel sorry for her if you choose. It'll be a cold day in hell before I do.
Oh, there you are, Mrs. Mangle. Oh.
It's quite all right, Mr. Bishop. But I'm afraid you're running late.
Yes, I overslept. What time did we get to bed last night?
After 3. I do hope Mrs. Ramsay won't be too upset.
Oh, I'll attend to that. Did you manage to get any sleep last night?
Oh, a little. But I kept dreaming. Horrid dreams about that man.
Yeah, well, you really should take today off. You know, Paul wouldn't mind, you know.
He's given me the afternoon off for these medical tests. I can't inconvenience him any further.
No, I'm sure he'd understand.
He's a good employer. One has a duty. Now, I have your breakfast ready in 2 shades. Perhaps you should contact Mrs. Ramsay.
No, I will make the breakfast. You sit down and
now,
take it
Mr.
easy. No,
Bishop.
I insist. Now, come on, sit down. I'll make you some nice chamomile tea. All right?
Careful.
Don't worry, Eileen.
Do you want me to do it?
Thanks, Mum, but no thanks.
Isn't he tiny?
It certainly is, but I don't think that's going to last long.
Some things have to be learned. You can't learn them by telepathy. They have to be done in a certain order.
Mum, you make it sound like opening a bank account.
Desmond.
There. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, Jamie.
Daphne, hope you noticed I made a frill for the bassinet.
I did notice, Eileen, and it's beautiful. Thank you.
You're not going to leave his feet bare. He'll catch cold.
The house is warm. He'll be fine.
Of course he is your baby.
You noticed, did you?
He's amazing, isn't he? He's so small and so perfect.
Nature's had a few million years to get it right, Mike.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, when are you going to tell them?
Later, okay?
When later?
Look, don't pressure me.
No one's pressuring you. I just want to get it sorted out.
There, you see, I told you it's too cold for him.
He needs a feed. That's what he needs. I'll take him into the bedroom.
Oh, well, he should be fed regularly. Regular feedings are necessary. Desmond was fed every 4 hours on the dot.
We fed him on feeding according to need at the hospital. Come on, little one. Come on.
Demand feed. Oh, wonder what other silly ideas they put into her head.
Oh, it's going to be difficult, Mum, but we'll manage.
You may joke, Desmond, but it's as plain as a pikestaff. I'm going to have to teach Daphne how to become a mother.
No sign of Harold yet.
Sorry.
Oh, that man. Honestly, this is the end. If he doesn't show up soon, I'm going to be late for work.
See you later, Mum.
Oh, Henry, would you tell him I'm waiting?
Sure.
No. On second thoughts, I'll tell him myself.
I'll just read my newspaper over another cup of tea, then I'll be fine.
You don't look fine.
Mr. Bishop, thank you for being so kind and considerate.
Morning, Harold. Mrs. Mangle.
Good morning, Henry. Good morning, Mrs. Ramsay.
Well, the late Mr. Bishop.
I'm sorry, Madge. I overslept.
Well, I didn't. I've been up and buzzing around like a bee in a bottle since 6. You were supposed to pick me up half an hour ago.
Well, as I said, I am sorry.
Good morning, Mrs. Ramsay.
We still have to get those pies to the coffee shop, and I've got to be at work by 9.
Mrs. Ramsay, your rudeness is incredible.
I beg your pardon.
A savage has better manners.
Now, ladies.
You should count yourself lucky that I'm not talking to you. Otherwise, you might find out what I really think of you, too.
I've done nothing to justify your outrageous behavior.
Come on, people. There's no point.
No point. Absolutely.
You stay out of this, Henry. You may have Harold twisted around your little finger, but let me tell you something. The rest of the streets will wake up pretending to be sick so people feel sorry for you.
You are a heartless woman. For weeks I've tried to be nice. You never give me a chance.
Mum.
You have shown over and over again what a vicious old dragon you are.
How dare you!
You struck me! Oh, that's right. Run away. Harold Bishop, don't you dare! Don't you dare follow that woman into that house.
She's very upset.
So am I! And I'm late for work now. Now, would you please come here and we'll go and get those pies?
Look, Mum, it'll only take a moment. Just go in and talk to her.
Henry, this is between Harold and myself. Nobody else. Now, why don't you get on with your lawn mowing? Go on.
She hardly slept last night. If I could just reassure her.
You have already reassured her for half an hour. She kept you in like a schoolboy last night. I'm warning you, Harold.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours, be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
I have never been so ashamed in all my life.
She hit me first.
Really, Madge, this is the sort of thing I would expect from a 5-year-old.
Well, she did. You can frown all you like, I don't care. Well, come on, I'm late.
Not fighting in the street. I mean, where is your dignity?
Are you going to help me or not?
Well, you must admit it was not very ladylike.
Who says I'm a lady?
Dull.
Where are you going?
I'm going to see if Mrs. Mangle is all right, of course.
Whose side are you on, for heaven's sake?
Nobody's, actually.
Harold, if you set one foot outside that door, that's it.
Bully.
She has got you wrapped around her little finger.
I worry about her.
Well, why did you worry about me for a change?
With a punch like yours, I'd be doing better to worry about myself.
Harold!
Oh, who's got who wrapped around whose little finger?
Oh. Hello.
Can you help? Somebody.
Mrs. Mangle! Hello? You there?
In here. Help me. Somebody, please.
Mrs. Mangle? Great! Mom, over here!
Oh, what now?
You're supposed to be doing the lawn.
There's something wrong in here.
Oh, dear. Just a minute.
Now she's got both of you running around after her.
I told you.
We've got to get in there.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I don't know how she does it, but I wish I did. Silly old bat.
Mrs. Mangle!
No. Get an ambulance, quick.
That's emergency. Is she all right, Harold?
I don't know what to do. I've forgotten. What do you do?
Harold, if you don't hurry, but... Oh, no!
I need an ambulance. Ramsay Street, number 19.
No.
Well, she's my neighbour, Mrs. Mangle.
Harold, go and get a plate. We've got to keep her...
I don't know. Yeah, she's unconscious. Great, thank you. It's on its way, Mum.
Good. Give me a hand, would you?
Under here?
Yes. There we are.
Right.
Yes.
Good girl. The ambulance is on its way, Mrs. Mangle. Hear that now? You're in good hands now.
There we go.
Oh, more.
Gotta keep you busy. Oh, yeah.
No, I'll get it. That time I had a break. Don't want me getting RSI. Good morning, Daniels Corporation.
It's me, Henry. Listen, I'm ringing about your grandma. She's collapsed. They think it's a heart attack. Try not to worry. She's on her way to Erinsborough Hospital. The ambulance has just left.
I'm on my way.
Take it easy, right? She'll be okay.
I've got to go.
Hold on. What's up? What's happened?
Nancy's had a heart attack.
No.
I've got to get to her, Paul.
Jane, wait.
Paulie, just let me go.
I'll drive you to the hospital.
Aunt Jane, I'm here. Please, don't worry, just hold on.
We got her here as soon as we could, love.
You'll be all right, Nan. You've got to be. Oh, Nan, I need to tell you, I love you so much. Nan, I'm so sorry about everything that's happened.
Don't worry. I'll look after her.
She's a lot stronger than you think.
Yeah, she'll pull through.
Yeah, well, what if she doesn't? What happens then, huh?
Poor little thing. She's so distressed.
Don't worry, Paul will take care of her. I hope to get those pies to the coffee shop.
Pies? Is that all you can think about?
Harold, you've got to open the shop. Look at the time.
All right, come on.
Well, if you'd rather stay here,
I'm going to open the shop for Charlene, and then I'm coming back.
Would you like me to try and get the morning off so I can keep you company?
Don't put yourself out.
Well, what am I supposed to have done now?
You really need to ask.
You know, I wish I had a camera. Oh, Michael, shouldn't he be in bed?
No, he likes it here with me.
No, you'll have him spoiled in no time, won't he, Diddums? Peekaboo. Oh, here, little mother. Keep your strength up.
Thanks. How about you, Megan? You want anything? No, thanks. I'm right. We should be going soon, Mike.
Yeah, sure.
I'll take him.
No, my time's not up yet.
Baby mad, all of us. Yeah. How many are in your family? 3. That was Mum's limit. She always said there's more to life than having kids. I suppose, but every woman wants to have a baby, don't you think? It's what we're designed for. Just because you got muscles doesn't mean you have to be a weightlifter.
Well, that's everything.
Oh, Henry, thank you.
Looks like you brought half the bungles back with you.
Well, I wish I could have. It was wonderful.
Helen, you're
lovely
back,
to see
thank goodness. Didn't you hear me? I called out to you.
No?
Oh, Henry Harold was just dropping me off and I saw all that luggage and I thought, Helen.
Well, I took an early flight.
Any news from the hospital?
Hospital? What's wrong?
Oh, it's a long story, Helen. Harold said he'll phone later.
I'll get Dagmar and take her back home then. I was just finishing off the lawns and I saw the taxi pull up.
Oh, thanks for all your help, Henry.
No worries.
Tell me, who's in hospital?
Nell Mengel. She had a heart attack this morning.
Oh, no.
And according to some people, it's all my fault.
Madge.
I should have stayed.
Oh, looking that depressed, great help.
What if something happens?
Jane, you heard what the doctor said. She's got a very, very good chance of pulling through.
Oh, I believe that this is not mine.
Oh, I'm sorry, I must have forgotten it.
Yes, I'll give you a lift home then, eh?
No, I'm not going home.
But surely you're not staying
we've
here.
got a fair bit of work to do. I mean, we're only halfway through the programming.
Right. Well, don't worry, Jane. She'll be as good as gold in no time. Strong as an ox, your grandmother, eh?
That's not the point. She wouldn't be sick at all if...
Jane, you know that's not true.
I can't help it, Paul. It's all my fault.
Oh, no, it is not, Jane. No, there are others who have to shoulder some of the guilt. Believe me.
Madge, you don't mean to say that you actually hit her.
It's not funny.
Oh, I know. But these things don't just happen like that. Her heart must have been playing up for quite a while.
You're not making me feel any better, Helen, but thanks for trying.
Oh, well, I suppose we're all feeling badly, but it isn't your fault.
Try telling that to Harold.
But he can't blame you. He's upset, of course.
I haven't been making life easy for her lately, have I?
Have any of us?
Yes, well, at least you went on talking to her, which is more than I did.
You're a hard woman, Madge Ramsay. I'm going to watch out for you in the future when you next hold a newspaper in your hand.
Oh, you're right. There's no point in wallowing in it, I suppose.
No.
I just wish I could think of something to do to make it up to her.
Oh, yes. Oh, it was so silly, all that Coventry business. I know she can be difficult, I grant you that, but we've always stuck together in Ramsay Street. It's too small a place to be making enemies. You can't count on your neighbours.
Who can you count on, yes.
Oh, dear. And I was so looking forward to coming home, too.
Oh, there is one piece of good news. There's somebody new in the street. About that size.
Oh, Madge.
There we go. What do you reckon?
It's interesting.
What's it supposed to be?
It's a hammock type thing. You put him in here while you're working and you rock him to sleep. I read it in one of Daph's books.
I wouldn't sleep in that thing if you paid me.
You reckon we should give it a try?
Oh, I'd give it a test drive, yes.
What?
There's a packet of flour in the cupboard and sugar and split peas, I think.
What are we cooking?
To make up the weight for Jamie.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew. Just...
Mike?
I'll take him if you're going out.
Yeah, there's no rush.
Oh, my little boy.
You'll be the most petted and fussed over baby in town.
Nobody ever suffered from too much loving. Beauty.
So, what are you going to do now, Megan? Visit your sister for a while?
No, not now I've taken the flat.
On your own? That's going to cost a lot, isn't it?
Well, actually, I'm moving in with someone else.
OK. Now, how much do we need?
Oh, what does he weigh now, Daphne?
3.895.
Right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4...
Look, I've got
Another one?
Oh, yes, I think so. Yes.
One more?
Time, OK? I said I'd do it, and I will.
You've been
Right?
saying that since yesterday.
Do what, Mike?
Nothing. Can wait till later.
Mike, you better tell them.
Tell us what?
I'm moving out. Megan and I are going to share a flat together.
What a time to leave, Michael, just when they need you the most.
Oh, and what about Mike? How can he study with all that noise?
Nobody asked you, young lady.
Just keep it down, will you? Mike gives a hand, eh?
Young people living on the taxpayers' money. It would never have happened in my day. And you were the one that was so high and mighty over Scott and Charlene.
That was about getting married, not living together. Besides, you can always change your mind.
Oh, yes, when it suits you. I thought you had more sense.
Look, don't let them get you down, Mike. If you stay here, you'll never have a life of your own.
I beg your pardon, young lady. Michael was very happy here before you came along.
Oh, everybody's son. You call that happy?
I almost had him asleep that time.
Sorry, Daph. Mum, why don't you go down to the coffee shop and see how they're going? Give them a hand.
I know when I'm not wanted. Excuse me. And you might as well make yourself useful, young lady. Very disappointed in you, Michael. You're making a big mistake.
You don't have to listen to her, Mike. It's what we want that counts.
What you want, Mike. We haven't heard that yet.
We should have a talk, eh, mate?
Oh, yeah. Talk, talk, talk. It's not getting us anywhere. I'm going to pack. Maybe after you've had your talk, you'd better pack too, if you're coming with me, that is.
Oh,
Oh, what?
I'm sorry, I've made another mistake.
Right, that's it. I'm sending you home, right?
No, Paul, I am not going.
Oh, sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, of course not, Madge. What can I do for you?
Oh, Paul, keeping her at work, that's a bit much, isn't it?
See, Jane, Madge thinks you should be at home too.
In an empty house on my own? No, thanks.
She'd rather put up with me.
Well, if that's all that's stopping you, Helen's back. She arrived back this morning.
Oh, did she? I'd like to see her.
Well, off you go then.
Are you sure?
Out.
Thanks.
Oh, have you heard anything from the hospital yet?
No, not yet.
Well, the doctors say that she's got every chance.
Oh, good. I feel so terrible.
Why should you? It's not your fault.
We had a fight this morning. It's silly, but I blame myself.
You're not the only one.
Now, come on, Jane. I told you I don't want to hear any more of that talk, so stop it. And you let me know if you hear anything.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, poor little thing.
Oh, she'll be all right once she gets a bit of good news for a change.
Oh, that reminds me. What's happening about Mrs. Mangle's job?
Well, I'll have to give it to somebody else.
She's not going to lose it.
Madge, I can't keep it open indefinitely.
Well, I mean, as you know, I've got some training in that area. Now, what if I took
look at
over...
this. The vultures are circling.
Paul, I'm trying to keep a job for her, not steal it. Thank you very much.
All right, so what happens to the bar?
Well, you hire a casual. That's easy. Ron or Henry, even.
Oh, yeah? What's in it for you?
It'll make me feel better, all right?
Suits me.
Look, we wouldn't be in such a rush, but Megan found this flat and liked it,
And that's a good enough reason to move in
Well, it's how we
together?
feel about each
You
other.
hardly know each other.
Daphne, I've never felt like this before about anybody. It's the first time.
Won't be the last. Believe me, mate.
How do you know? Either of you, huh?
Well, we're old hands.
You think you're in love. Who doesn't? Everyone falls in love all the time.
You're lucky if it lasts 6 months.
With a relationship, well, it takes time to build.
You have to be ready for it.
And you don't think I am.
Do you?
I'm ready to go. Are you coming?
There's no hurry.
Mike, I've got to know where I stand. Please make up your mind now, or that's it, I'm going.
Oh, welcome home.
Thank you.
So how was the trip?
Oh, it was a wonderful adventure, wonderful. But I'm glad I came home when I did.
Oh, you've heard.
Yes, Madge told me everything. I rang the hospital a few minutes ago. As well as can be expected.
If anything were to happen...
Oh, Jane, you're not blaming yourself, are you?
She wouldn't be there if it weren't for me.
Oh, Jane.
It's true. The way I treated her, all the things I said, and then walking out on her like that.
But it takes two to start a fight.
Yeah, I know. But after all that she's done for me, you know what? I started hating her. I started wishing that this was my real family. I turned my back on my own grandmother.
Come on. Come on, let it all out.
It is all my fault.
Ah, look at it this way. It's a good reminder, isn't it? To be a bit kinder to each other. To stop holding grudges. Because we never know when it's going to be too late, do we? Now, don't worry. I'm sure you'll get your chance to make it up to her.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. So without you, I wouldn't have anyone to talk to. Not anymore.
You didn't have to. I'm not helpless, you know. Well, go on. They'll be sending out a search party for you.
I couldn't just walk out on them, Megan. They're the only real family I've ever had.
So, you're going to stay with them forever, are you?
No, of course not, but going off and living with someone, it's a big step, you know. Got to be ready for it.
Well, they sure got through to you, didn't they, Des and Daphne?
Well, they were right.
You know, it's a real little club around here. You got no hope if you're not a member.
You don't understand.
If you loved me, you'd leave. You'd come and live with me.
If you love me, you wouldn't ask me to make the choice.
So?
It would have been a mistake, Megan.
You're just afraid if we split up, you'd have to give me half your record collection. I knew, actually, when I saw you with the baby. I mean, how could I compete with that?
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
I didn't think I'd be bringing one child home only to find the other one's leaving. I don't like the way Megan's taking over Mike's life.
Come on, Daff. If it's time for Mike to go, we'll just have to accept it.
Well, we don't have to like it. It's happened too fast.
Megan, get off all right?
Yeah.
And?
I'm still here, aren't I?
Come on, mate. Just give her a couple of days to calm down.
Des, when she said now or never, she meant it. You obviously don't know her very well.
Sounds like you don't know her very well either.
Look, when we met each other in Canberra, we just clicked, you know? Didn't think I could meet anyone so perfect. She just didn't seem to understand how I felt about you two and the baby. She kept reminding me that, well, you weren't real family.
Oh, stop that, Mike. You're as much a part of this family as Jamie is.
Well, she thinks Jamie's going to be a real pain. I can't understand that. How can someone not like kids?
Some people don't.
Kids are the most important thing in the world. That's why I want to teach. Megan just wants to make a living out of it.
She won't be very good at it then.
Well, I reckon I'm well out of it then.
No broken heart?
No, just some broken friendships.
Bent a bit, but not broken.
Try and tell that to Jane. I owe her one big apology. What am I going to say?
Well, why don't you start with what you just told us?
Hey, I'm really glad you're going to be hanging around.
There goes double for me, champ.
I'll get him.
All right.
Hey, don't you have to get ready for work?
Well, I've got time to have a nurse.
If anyone's going to make Mike feel part of this family, it's Jamie.
Oh. How come you're so smart?
Maternal instinct?
Ah, feeling better?
Yeah, much, thanks. It's a fine way to welcome you home.
Well, you're not the first in line. Madge Ramsay's feeling terrible about the argument she had with your grandmother.
Yeah, well, I wish it hadn't happened. And I wish I hadn't been so hard on Nan.
Come on, no more tears or guilt.
Right. So how was the holiday? Oh, I've already asked you that, haven't I?
Well, the best part of any holiday is coming back to your own home and to a nice soft bed.
Oh, I should be getting back to the office. I'll call into the hospital on my way.
Oh, I'm sure Paul won't expect you, Jane.
Well, I'd feel better if I kept busy.
Is there anything I can do? Get in touch with the family, perhaps? You did intend to let them know, didn't you?
Well, there's Nan's sister in Queensland. I suppose she should be told. But besides her, there's just Mum and Uncle Joe. I don't know where he is, and, well, Nan wouldn't want him around anyway.
Oh, what about your mother?
She's pretty busy.
Jane, your grandmother's just had a heart attack. Don't you think your mother should know about it? I mean, she'd be terribly upset if anything happens and she's not here.
Not Mum. The only time I've known her to get upset about anything was when she broke a fingernail.
Hello, Lucy. Jim.
Hi.
What are you doing here this time of day?
Well, Lucy's on her way to the dentist, and I thought I might pop in and see Mrs. Mangle while I was in the area.
Oh, it's family only at the moment. She's still in intensive care.
Is she gonna die?
I hope not, Lucy, but she's not a young woman and it was a bad attack.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? I've always thought of Mrs. Mangle as being so strong, so invincible.
Yeah, well, none of us are that. But she's holding her own and that's a good sign.
Oh, if we can't see her, I might just drop these at reception for her. You want to try for another dinner? That's if Ramsay Street will give you the time off.
I'd like that.
I'll ring you. Come on, Luce.
You take the flowers in, Dad. I'll wait here with Beverly. Gran's coming home tonight.
Oh, really? You must be looking forward to seeing her?
Well, I have. I've got heaps to tell her. Dad said I could cook a special dinner for her. Want to come?
Oh, I don't want to intrude. She want to spend the first night with the family.
But your family. Almost.
Don't push it, Lucy.
We'll drop in and say hello anyway. You could put a PS on my letter to Aunt Hillary. She wants to know how you and Dad are getting along.
You and Hillary are right out of the same box, aren't you? Well, look, you tell her that Jim and I are enjoying each other's company and nothing else. Got it?
You're no fun. Hi, Dr. Marshall. How's Nan?
Oh, she's still no change, but her condition's stable and that's something.
Well, can I see her?
Yes, for a few minutes. Jane, don't expect too much. She's heavily sedated and only partially conscious. Oh, and she keeps asking for someone. Amanda?
That's my mother.
Have you been in touch?
No, not yet.
Perhaps you should. Your grandmother seems to wander here very much.
The stuff they've got for kids these days.
Yeah, it's cute.
Well, the colours are bright and it makes plenty of noise. I'll drop it in later. I haven't seen Jamie yet.
Well, just don't you go getting all clucky on me, eh?
Yeah, well, there's not much point in that, is there? What's on your schedule for this afternoon?
Well, Got a meeting with Des at the bank. I've got to get the financial machinery wound up to handle the Utigara accounts.
Oh, is that close to resolution?
First lot of cash is on its way. Well, I spoke to the man himself this morning.
Oh, congratulations, Tycoon.
Couldn't have done it without you. Come in. Jane. Didn't expect you back today.
Well, I might not be much use, but I'd like to keep working if that's all right.
As long as you feel up to it, sure.
Yeah, I'll cope. Paul, is it all right if I make a call to Hong Kong? I'll pay for it.
Yeah, of course.
I suppose I should let my mother know about Nan. Though I don't think she'll give a damn.
Madge is blaming herself, of course. She thinks the row caused Nell's heart attack.
Well, Mrs. Mangle might be an old witch, but I wouldn't wish a heart attack on anyone.
No. Well, Madge isn't the only one feeling guilty in Ramsay Street. We were all very hard on Nell.
Well, maybe we did make a mistake, but after the way she's been treating everyone, particularly Jane.
Well, how's Jane handling it?
She's being brave, but she's very upset. I tried to talk her into staying at home, but she wouldn't.
Well, do you mind if I go and see her? Maybe I could help.
Sure.
Do you think she'll want to talk to me?
Right now, she can use all the friends she can get.
He's a nice boy.
Yeah, he's getting there. Now, enough of all of this doom and gloom. Tell me about your trip.
In a minute. Firstly, I'd like to pay my respects to His Highness.
Well, he's asleep at the moment, but you can have a peek if you like.
Lead on. And then, my girl, I've a bone to pick with you. You did promise you'd wait until I got back.
Maybe I did. Jamie didn't. Well, can you make sure that she gets that message as soon as she comes in? Yeah. Thanks, Mrs. Sue. Okay, bye-bye.
Couldn't contact your mother?
She's out. At a very important business lunch.
She wasn't to know that your grandmother was going to have a heart attack. I'm sure she'll ring as soon as she hears.
Not if she has a hairdresser's appointment or a cocktail party invitation.
You're pretty hard on her, aren't you? What's she done to deserve it?
Gal, when you were young, who looked after you?
Oh, my mum, when she was alive.
Yeah, well, mine didn't. You heard me talking to Mrs. Sue? She's their housekeeper. There was always a Mrs. Somebody to keep me out of the way. Guess I was an inconvenience. I was lucky that Nan said she'd have me to stay when they decided to move to Hong Kong, because otherwise they would have packed me off to some boarding school.
Well, surely you keep in touch.
Nan used to make me write letters to my mother once a week. But they've been gone over a year, and I've had only 2 letters. Oh, and a postcard from Mount Fuji when they went there on holidays. My mother wouldn't waste a good holiday to come and see me. And I doubt that she'll come all this way just because her mother's in hospital.
Look, I'm sure she will. Maybe your Nan's heart attack is a blessing in disguise. I mean, you'll get to see your mother again. You're older now and you have more in common.
Jane, I just heard about your Nan. Is there anything I can do?
No, I don't think so. But thanks for asking.
We used to be friends.
She's pretty fragile at the moment. Hey, I bought a present for the baby. Want to see?
Yeah, sure.
When did you get back?
This morning. I should go away more often.
No, you shouldn't. You missed out on all the good stuff. Daphne had her baby.
I know.
Mrs. Mangle almost died. She had a heart attack and Henry had to break down the door to save her.
Don't exaggerate, Lucy. Mr. Bishop was there with his key.
I bet you don't know about Dad. You remember how you told him to be nice to Dr. Marshall?
You are a gossip, young lady.
Okay, I won't tell you then.
You little baggage. Out with it before you burst.
Dad took Dr. Marshall on a picnic with Des and Daphne, and they've been out to dinner and to cocktail parties and everywhere. Isn't it great?
That's wonderful. You know, you used to be a bit jealous of your father's friends.
I know. It was rather childish, wasn't it? I mean, I've got my friends. Why can't Dad have his?
You are growing up.
Do you think I'm old enough to babysit Jamie?
Perhaps next week. Why don't you go over for a visit instead?
Yep.
Oh, and take this with you. And do be careful. I want them to have cake, not crumbs.
Can I go to Paul and Gale's after?
All right, as long as you're home before dark.
I missed you so much, Gran.
The feeling's mutual.
Well, it's great.
great. He'll love it.
I know it's a bit old for him, but I
It'll
thought
get
he'd grown.
plenty of use from Des if no one else.
Paul's got a present for you too. Dinner at Lassiter's whenever you feel like a night out.
Oh, thanks, but it won't be for a while. Jamie's far too young to be left with a babysitter yet.
That's what I told him. Hey, this place looks like a florist shop.
Yeah. Not to mention the 6 casseroles we've got in the freezer. We are blessed with generous neighbours. It's open. Come in.
Hi, Dap. Hi, Gail. Shh. Gran sent this over.
Oh, Lucy. It's lovely.
I didn't know she was home.
She got back early. Isn't he gorgeous? Look at his little ears. Aren't they sweet?
See what I mean about generous? Ramsay Street's a real community, isn't it? Everyone pitches in.
Everyone really seems to care about each other. It's great. There's nowhere else I'd rather live.
Can I pick him up, Daphne? I'll be really careful, I promise.
Oh, Lucy, I don't think so. We better let him sleep. It's hard work being a baby, you know.
I love babies, don't you?
They're pretty hard to resist, especially one as cute as Jamie.
The bungles are magnificent. There's a certain texture to the light. I don't think my paintings did it justice. You need to be submerged in there for years to capture the reality.
What about the tour guide, the strong, silent bushman of the Kimbleys you were telling me about?
Ah, Frank Darcy. Well, he had a way of seeing beyond the surface to the spirit of things. I found him fascinating.
Do I sense a hint of romance in the air?
From what I hear, you don't have to go as far as the bungles for that. Lucy tells me that you've been spending a lot of time with Beverly.
Lucy talks too much. Speaking of my youngest, where is she?
Doing the social rounds of the neighbourhood.
She had big plans to cook dinner for you tonight.
Oh. Well, after a steady diet of damper and steak, I'll even enjoy Lucy's cooking.
I'll let you into a small secret. I'd rather have yours any day. We're very glad to have you home. And not just because you're the best cook in Erinsborough. Something Beverly said just after you left made me realise that this trip was more than just a holiday.
Now who talks too much?
You've given this family years of devotion. We would understand it if you chose to have a life of your own.
Thank you, Jim. That means a great deal to me. I've given it a lot of thought while I was away. But now, living here with a family, that's all the happiness I want.
Good. Because we'd miss you if you did go.
Thank you. Well, I'd better get to dinner. Unless you'd prefer Lucy's cooking again, of course.
Hi.
G'day.
Hope you like the train. Any mail?
Ah, that ought to make your day.
Having a good time in Tweed Heads, picking up a bit of mechanical work and doing plenty of fishing. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. Love, Dad. Oh, Paul, thank goodness he's all right.
Told you he would be, didn't I?
Yeah, I was so worried about him. I mean, to take off like that without a word, and you knew how depressed he'd been.
Well, you can stop worrying, because I've got a little bit more cheerful news for you. I've decided that it's time we had a house of our own.
I've already got a house.
Yeah, we're only renting. I mean, it's dead money.
Oh.
Well, I figure that the commission I make on the Utica deal alone is enough to get us out of Ramsay Street.
But I like Ramsay Street.
Yeah, sure, so do I. But we're business people, Gail. I mean, sooner or later we're going to need to entertain clients, and this place really isn't big enough to have a proper cocktail party.
We can entertain at Lassiter's any time we like.
Yeah, but... Gail, what's wrong? I thought you'd love the idea.
Oh, it's just... I don't want to move again. I've never stayed in the one place very long, and now seems like the time to settle down.
So what's the problem? The place that I buy, you're going to be able to stay there for as long as you care to.
Well, it's your decision.
I'll do the rounds of the real estate offices tomorrow.
Frank Darcy painted these to you, say?
Mm.
I'm impressed.
Well, he's even more impressive when you know his background. You called him a bushman before. Well, that's exactly what he is. Now, he's worked out there for years as a stockman, a tour guide, a prospector.
Well, what started him painting?
A sense of time running out, I think. He's getting older, lost the sight in one eye.
Yeah, well, I'm no critic, but I'd say he's loaded with talent.
Yeah.
Beverly, hi. Lucy did say she'd invited you to come round.
I couldn't very well refuse. You practically made it an order.
Hello. Hello, Beverly.
How's the Wanderer?
Better for the break.
Now, tell me about Nell Mangle.
Oh, she's holding her own. I think there's reason for optimism.
Can I get you a drink?
Mineral water, thanks, Jim.
Yes, I'll have one too. And turn the oven down while you're there, will you, please? Poor Nell. I feel that I've let her down badly.
Yeah, so do I. I should have insisted on those tests earlier, but she's such a stubborn woman.
You know, I think I could put up with her stubbornness and her gossiping if she'd only get well again.
Oh, look at those chubby cheeks. You're a little fatty, aren't you?
What is it?
How you feeling?
I'm okay. Anyway, Shorty, you got a smile for your Uncle Mike, have you? I could use one today.
Listen, mate, about Megan, sometimes these things work out for the best.
Yeah. She just wasn't the girl that I thought she was, that's all.
So, did you hear anything at the coffee shop about Mrs. Mangle?
Well, she's stable. I went to see Jane, see if she wanted to talk, but she didn't want to borrow of me.
Well, it's hard to make polite conversation when you're worried about somebody that you love.
Hey, what's wrong?
Dad, can you see what's wrong with Jamie?
What are you? A magician. He doesn't calm down that quickly for Des or me.
He just needed company.
That might be half the problem. He's had so many visitors today, he's been getting a bit fractious. Hand him over, Uncle Mike. There's a new rule in this house. Babies eat first. You two see to dinner?
Even when Jamie cries, he's cute. His little face goes all red and he kicks like crazy.
Yeah, you wait until the novelty wears off.
When are you two going to have a baby? I want to be an auntie.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't hold your breath. Well, Gail and I want a bit of time to ourselves before we think of a family.
Yeah, well, that's done. I think I'll have a quick shower before I put the steaks on.
Yeah. Hey, shouldn't you be getting home too? I mean, Gran will have your dinner on, won't she?
Oh, no. I was supposed to do that.
Oh.
And what are all these?
I'm going to buy a new house.
You mean you're moving out of Ramsay Street?
All right, it won't be too far. You'll still be able to visit.
It's not the same. Bet Gail doesn't want to move.
Well, she doesn't mind.
But she loves it here.
Luce, I know she likes it, but a house is just a house.
It's more than a house to Gail. I heard her telling Daphne what a great place Ramsay Street is. She said this is the first real home she's ever had. You men are so insensitive. Can you pick me up after school, Gran? Emma and I are going to netball practice.
That's all right, darling.
Don't start using your grandmother as a taxi service again.
It's no problem, Jim.
Good morning.
Morning, Jim.
Morning.
You're going to be late and Paul's going to be mad at you.
Well, I wouldn't have slept in if a certain someone hadn't been in my room half the night nattering.
And you can't just keep walking in and out of Jane's room at any time of the day or night.
Oh, it's okay. I couldn't really sleep anyway. Worried about Nan, I guess.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear from your mother today. That'll take the strain off you.
No, I think if she was going to ring, she would have by now.
And, how are you going to spend your day? Taking Beverly to lunch again?
Oh, don't you start, Helen. I'm getting enough matchmaking from this little one here.
I'll get it. Well, it's working, isn't it?
Do you want me to give you a lift to the hospital?
No, I'll have to wait till lunchtime to see Nan now.
Oh, well, give them a ring. They'll tell you how she is this morning.
I will, right after my coffee.
There's a lady at the door. She's really pretty. She says she's your mum.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Go on, Jane. Ask your mother to come in. You can't leave her standing on the doorstep.
No, of course not. She's got a fur coat on, Gran, and the most beautiful dress.
Jane. Darling.
Hi, Mum.
As soon as I got your message, I jumped on the very next plane. Meant missing out on a cocktail party at Government House, but family comes first.
What a pity.
Yes, it was rather, wasn't it?
Mrs. Harris, I'm Helen Daniels.
How do you do?
And this is my son-in-law, Jim Robinson.
Hello.
And his daughter, Lucy.
Not the Jim Robinson from Erinsborough High.
Well, I did go to Erinsborough, but I don't remember doing anything particularly memorable.
Well, you haven't changed a bit. He's still as modest. I bet your father never told you he was a champion athlete. All the girls had mad crushes on him.
He's still a good runner. He can beat Des next door and he's much younger.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Luce, but I won't be breaking the 4-minute mile in a hurry.
Tell me, Jane, what are you doing here? And who was that man at Mum's place? I got quite a surprise when he opened the door.
That's Mr. Bishop, Nan's boarder.
Oh, he's quite attractive. Now that Dad's gone, you don't think that Mum and he might...
No, I don't.
Oh, well, I suppose he is a bit young. Oh, how is Mum, by the way?
I wondered when you were going to ask that.
Oh, why don't you get ready for work, Jane? I can fill your mother in on all the details.
Thanks, Mrs. Daniels.
And I'll have to make tracks, too. I've got some business to discuss with Harold Bishop. Nice to meet you, and hope we'll meet again, Mrs. Harris.
Amanda, please, all of you. We must catch up on old times.
Yeah, I'll look forward to that.
Why? Won't you sit down?
Oh, thank you.
Darling, why don't you take Amanda's coat?
Is this mink?
It certainly is.
Oh, good heavens. I wouldn't like to be paying Amanda's excess baggage bill.
It certainly does look like she's planning on staying for a while, eh?
She looks like a pleasant enough woman, though.
Well, yes, I'm sure she is, Jim, but... Oh, it places me in a very awkward situation.
It does?
Well, the two of us living under the same roof. People will talk.
But you and Mrs. Mangle have been living under the same roof.
No, Jim, that is quite different. Mrs. Harris is a young and, well, a beautiful woman.
I had noticed.
And she's my landlady's daughter.
Well, cheer up, Harold. It's quite possible your landlady's granddaughter will save you from all the wagging tongues.
Jane! Well, yes, of course. Yes, you'll come home now that her mother's here.
Well, I only said it's possible. Anyway, after today, you can buy a place of your own.
Eh?
The sale papers for the garage are ready to be signed.
Oh, yes, of course. Although I don't think I'm ready to buy a place yet.
Oh, well, what do you plan to do with your money?
Well, I haven't thought about it, really. Too busy at the coffee shop.
I'm still looking around for a small workshop. But I don't know whether it's right for me to commit Rob's money without his say-so.
Oh, most definitely not. I mean, he's just the sort that would turn up out of the blue and demand it back.
Oh, I think I'll go it alone. If Rob does turn up, I can always offer to sell him an interest.
I don't know how you can even consider going into business with that man. He is so irresponsible. Look at the worry he caused his daughter.
Some of these homes are great, and they're not too far from here either. Hey, look at this one. It's even got a 19th century stable block.
What on earth do you want stables for?
You never know when I might want to buy a Melbourne Cup contender.
You wouldn't know one end of the horse from the other.
All right, so forget the horses. I still think the stables are a good idea, though. Well, we could convert it into a granny flat for your old man.
Look, don't buy a house to suit Dad. Even if he does come back, he's not your responsibility.
Gail, when he comes back, he's going to want somewhere to live. Well, you're only going to worry about him all over again, and that is my responsibility.
Maybe we should have had a clause about him put into our marriage contract to protect you.
I haven't done anything for Rob I didn't want to. In fact, it seems to me that I've done a lot more taking in this marriage than you have.
Paul, that's not true.
All right, be honest with me then. Do you really want to move out of Ramsay Street?
I became your wife to help both our careers. If having a larger place for entertaining is good for business, then it's good for me too.
But you'd rather stay here.
Yeah, well, I must admit I've enjoyed living here. All our friends around us and your family. But that's just silly sentiment. So, tell me what else this house has got going for it.
It's a shame about poor old Mum. She's a tough old bird. She'll pull through there.
I'm afraid she was very depressed before the attack.
Well, then she should have gone out and bought herself some new clothes. I always do that when I'm feeling down. It does wonders for the morale.
Your clothes are beautiful.
Thank you. As I always say, clothes are an investment. My husband always used to make such a fuss about the money I spent. But as far as I am concerned, it's cheaper in the long run to pay for style and quality.
I wish you'd tell that to Dad. When I was in Paris, he hardly sent me any money for clothes.
You've been to Paris? It's a marvellous place.
You must be anxious about your mother, so when you're ready, I'll drop you down to the hospital.
I must look like such a mess. I mean, I've been in the plane all night.
You look lovely.
Jane. Darling, is that really you? My goodness. I hardly recognised you without your glasses on. 1 year away and my little girl is all grown up.
Mrs. Daniels, I'll see you later. It seems I will have time to call into the hospital on my way to work.
Oh, then we'll all go together. I was just about to run your mother down there. Are you ready, Amanda?
Certainly am.
I really don't know what all the fuss was about. Mum's going to be fine?
No one knew that until this morning. I'm sorry you've had a wasted trip.
Oh, I wouldn't call it that.
Well, you can go back to Dad now.
There's no rush.
Well, what's the point in you staying?
To spend some time with you, darling. I haven't enjoyed being away from you all this time. And I must say, you've changed.
What did you expect, Mum?
I realised you'd be growing up, but it's not just getting older, it's the glasses. I mean, you never used to go anywhere without them.
Only because you made me. I don't need to wear them all the time.
I thought they really suited you.
I can walk back to the office from here, and Mrs. Daniels will give you a lift back to Ramsay Street. Well, go on, don't keep her waiting. She'll go without you.
Look, why didn't you have a word with your boss? I'm sure he'd give you some time off under the circumstances.
No, I've had too much time off already. I'll see you later.
Jane? You're not exactly pleased to see me, are you?
Should I be?
Paul, don't get too carried away with all this house hunting business. There's plenty of time to find something suitable.
Just leave it to me. Yeah, Jane, will you take some messages? I'm going out for a while. What's wrong? Is your grandmother getting worse?
No, she's much better. My mother arrived this morning.
Oh, good. Well, she might be able to take some of the worry off your shoulders.
More likely add to it than me.
Lucky you. Things can't be all bad.
From an unknown admirer. Who does Mike think he's trying to fool?
Oh, you don't knock it. He obviously still cares for you.
Well, it's a bit late for that. A few flowers aren't going to make up for the way he treated me.
Did you know that your mother was coming?
It wouldn't occur to her to let anyone know.
Try not to be too bitter about her.
I'm not bitter. She isn't worth having any feelings about.
I know she's treated you badly, but don't cut her out of your life. You know, there isn't a day goes by when I don't get upset at the way I ignored my father. If I'd just stopped to listen to him, he'd never have taken off in the first place.
Jane seems very much at home here.
I hope so. We certainly enjoy having her here.
Why did she leave Mum's, though? I mean, the least you could have done was written and told us.
Well, she and your mother were having a few problems. So they both agreed it might be better if she moved out for a while.
I don't understand, though. She was always the one that got on so well with Mum. She was younger then. Now that she's getting older, I bet Mum put her foot down about the makeup and the high heels. She used to do that to me. It drove me insane.
Oh, I'm sure that isn't the reason. Even Nell accepts the fact that she's a grown woman, and a very attractive one at that.
Come on now. I mean, she's just a child, and one that needs to learn a few manners. She was very nearly rude to me, her own mother, who she hasn't seen for over a year.
Jane's attitude shouldn't surprise you. I mean, you haven't made much of an effort to keep in touch with her. And she feels pretty unwanted by you and your husband.
Well, I mean, that just shows you what a child she still is. She should have learnt by now that adults have responsibilities and can't just go wandering around doing what they want to do. It was a heart-rending decision to have to leave her behind. What choice did I have? My husband and I were setting up a new business, and I knew we'd be run off our feet without any time for a teenager. And how right I was. It's been nothing but work, work, work for the past 12 months.
With the odd cocktail parties thrown in?
Of course. How else do you make important contacts?
Now that we know that your mother's going to be better, perhaps it might have been a blessing in disguise. I mean, it gives you and Jane the chance to get reacquainted.
Yes, and I intend to make the most of it. Do you think she'll come back to Mum's with me?
You'll have to talk to her about that.
Afraid you will have to come back home again.
Why?
Well, because it is against all proprieties for your mother and myself to be living under the same roof.
I hadn't thought of that.
Yes, well, may I suggest you think about it now, eh?
Jane, will you be about for a while? Gail and I are going on a little excursion.
Paul, I really do have a lot of work to get through.
Come on, show some enthusiasm for your new home.
New home? You mean you've bought a place?
Yep.
Well, you don't muck around. It isn't too far from Ramsay Street, is it?
Just wait and see. Now, can you hold the fort?
For once in my life, just once, I wish I could do what I want.
Who's pressuring you into doing what?
I have to move back home. Mr. Bishop has pointed out to me the impropriety of him and Mum living together in the same house without a chaperone.
Well, that's a switch. The daughter chaperoning the mother.
It's not funny, Gail. I love living at the Robinsons. It's the first time I've ever felt part of a family.
Mrs. Mangle did try her best, Jane.
Yeah, I know. But she isn't a warm, loving person like your grandmother. And I can't talk to her about my problems like I can with Mr. Robinson. And Lucy, well, she's like a kid sister. Why should I have to give all of that up? To save the reputation of someone who couldn't care less about me?
Are you sure it wouldn't be better if I came back later? You must be exhausted from your flight and all the worry with your mother.
No, I have got loads of stamina. I wouldn't have lasted in Hong Kong without it. Besides which, I want to give you that little gift. Just a token of appreciation for the way you've looked after Jane. That is a wonderful picture. Mr. Bishop told me you painted it. Those eyes, it makes me feel like Mum is still in the house.
Yes, I'm quite pleased with it. It took your mother a while to get used to it, though.
Not exactly flattering, is it? But still, it's very true to life.
Oh, I see. Planning on a long stay?
Yes, I'm home for good.
Oh, I hadn't realised. Then your husband sold his Hong Kong business.
I hope not. He is going to need the money to pay my alimony. Now, I wonder which bag I put them in.
Does Jane know you're getting a divorce?
Oh, I shouldn't think so, not unless her father has been in contact with her. I'm sure she'll understand once we sit down and talk about it. You see, the marriage has been on the rocks for years. Peter, he's become so absorbed in his business, he's got no time for me at all. And if you knew how lonely it was over there, with no friends of my own, just business acquaintances of his.
Must have been very upsetting for you.
Yes. I'm sure they're in here.
This isn't really necessary.
Look.
Oh. Yes, you have a delightful daughter. You should be very proud of her.
Well, I must admit, I haven't found her too delightful so far. Here they are.
Oh, they're lovely.
I wonder which one would suit you best.
Oh, no, really, I couldn't.
Oh, I insist. How about this one? Do you like it?
Very much. Thank you.
I wonder who I can give the rest of these to.
I'll leave you to unpack.
Okay, I expect I'll catch up with you later.
Probably. I'll let myself out.
What are we doing here?
I told you I've got something to show you.
Come on, Paul. Take me to see the new house and let's get back to work. I've got a lot to do today.
Just don't be so impatient.
Okay, here's the key. Now where's the house?
Right here?
I've already got a key to that.
That was Clive's key.
You mean you've bought our house?
Well, why not? Clive wanted to sell and I knew how you felt about the place.
But what about you, Paul? You had your heart set on something bigger.
Only until I realised that you'd be much happier staying right here. The deeds will be in your name.
Paul, I can't accept a gift as big as this.
Without the Utagawa deal, there wouldn't be any house. And without you, there wouldn't be any deal. Gail, I think you deserve this. Well, are you pleased?
Oh, you know I am. It's just that it hasn't sunk in yet.
You see, in our marriage contract, I promised you financial security. Well, this way, if we do decide to separate, at least you've got a tangible asset to do whatever you like with. I just don't want you to feel that I haven't lived up to my part of the bargain, that's all.
Sometimes I think you live up to it just a little bit too well.
Yellow, anyone here?
In here.
Ah, Gran.
Hi.
How was the trip?
Oh, exhausting but fun. Hello, girl. Any startling news on the home front while I was away?
Clive sold his house.
Does that mean you have to move out?
I don't think so. Paul's bought it.
Congratulations, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, we managed to keep home James afloat while you were away, too. Well, Jane's practically running it by herself now.
Well, that's good news, because I gave it a lot of thought while I was away, and I've decided that I'm going to take much more of a back seat.
But, Gran, that's your business. You started that from scratch.
Exactly. Building it up was fun, but there's no challenge to the day-to-day routine. So if Jane is confident, then I'm very happy to leave it to her. And I'll just drop in occasionally to go over the books.
I don't blame you for wanting to take more of a back seat. These are superb. I can almost feel the heat coming off those rocks.
It is good, isn't it? But I can't take the credit for it. It was painted by a man called Frank Darcy, who lives up that way. So you see, I need more time so that I can act as an agent for Frank and for other outback artists.
Great idea.
You know, he's had no training, but his love and knowledge of the country comes through in every brushstroke. In fact, he's a fascinating man. He's lived in the bush all his life, and he has a natural, old-fashioned courtesy you don't come across very often these days.
I see. Are you sure this is purely a professional interest, Gran?
We did find we had a little more in common than just painting.
Oh, I think one more trip should do it.
It's dreadful to be so helpless. Thank goodness for strong men like you that women like me can rely on.
Oh, just a couple of suitcases. It's nothing, really.
And I haven't even cooked you dinner. I don't know, what with the jet lag and all the worry and everything, it's just taken it all out of me.
Well, of course it has. For heaven's sake, now, don't you give it another thought.
Maybe we could get some takeaway. I know it's not very appetising, but...
I would not think of it, no. What, your first night back in Australia and everything? No, we are going out for dinner. You, Jane, and me, yes.
Mr. Bishop, you're too generous.
Ah. Harold, please.
Harold, you're too kind. I don't deserve it. I know I must be totally disrupting your routine.
Not at all.
Jane, sweetheart, guess what? Harold is taking us both out for dinner. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, I'll just have to go back to the Robinsons and get my things.
Oh, so you are moving back in?
Yes, I suppose I'll have to.
Of course she is. She wants to be with her mother. Look, darling. Look what I bought for you. Oh. It's not much, but it's all I could afford at the time.
It is charming. Chinese, obviously.
Now you've got no excuse not to keep your glasses with you all the time.
I've told you, I don't need to wear my glasses all the time.
And you don't need to wear so much makeup all the time either.
Mum, will you stop heavying me?
I'm just worried about your welfare. It's natural for a mother to be concerned.
Yeah, well, where was all that concern when you dumped me on Nan? You know, I cried myself to sleep for weeks wondering what I'd done to make you hate me.
I've never hated you.
Well, what was I supposed to think? You just disappeared out of my life. Mum, it hurt more than anything. Gradually, I made myself forget about you. Forget I even had a mother.
I promise you, I've always cared. Well, now I've got time to show you just how much.
Forget it, Mum. It's too late. You blew it a long time ago.
I only did what I thought was best for her.
Well, of course you did. It's just that children sometimes find it a little hard to understand sometimes.
Well, I didn't want to go to Hong Kong. It was Peter. He insisted. I mean, we were setting up a new business. I didn't have time to look after a teenager. She was far better off here with Mum.
Well, of course she was.
Why is she behaving like this? No, my husband and my daughter's turned against me. I mean, what am I going to do?